Archangel Michael says, the truth behind why they can't look directly into your eyes has nothing to do with fear, but everything to do with power. The moment your gaze touches theirs, their soul feels seen, their secrets tremble, and the facade they've worn for years begins to fall apart. They try to laugh, to pretend, to turn away, yet your presence exposes what they have tried to hide from the world. They can feel your energy even before you enter the room. Something divine walks with you, something no one can fake or imitate. You carry the kind of calm that disarms chaos, the kind of silence that makes the loudest noise in someone's guilty mind. Your eyes hold stories, lifetimes, and lessons that no one can read without feeling a deep pull in their spirit. It's not just beauty, it's recognition. When they look at you, their soul remembers something they thought was long forgotten. There are some who can't bear that reflection. They see in your eyes what they've done wrong, what they lost, and what they still crave to be. You remind them of their unfinished healing, of every truth they denied, and of every light they extinguished within themselves. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You didn't choose this energy, it chose you. You were molded through pain, sharpened through silence, and crowned through every betrayal you survived. Every tear that once felt wasted was building this light that now frightens the ones who wronged you. Your eyes became mirrors of the divine, showing people who they truly are, not who they pretend to be. That's why some step back the moment you enter, their masks start to slip and their hearts start to race. Even those who once mocked your softness now tremble before your strength. They thought you were naive, but your vision pierces through illusions. You see energy, not faces. You sense intention, not words. Archangel Michael says, the reason they avoid your eyes is because heaven poured too much truth into them. Your gaze isn't just human, it's sacred. It judges no one, but it reveals everyone. Type Amen to get blessing 444. There is someone who can't stop thinking about that one moment your eyes met. Their mind replays it like a film that won't end. They didn't expect your energy to feel like a confession, but it did. They were planning to deceive you, to use you, to twist your innocence for their gain, but the second your eyes met theirs, they lost their strength to lie. Your eyes stripped their intentions bare. Now they walk away pretending not to care, yet every night they see your face before they sleep. Their heart beats faster when your name appears anywhere, as if the universe itself reminds them of what they can't escape. You are unforgettable not because of what you said, but because of what your eyes told their soul. I know who you are, and I forgive you, but I will never forget. Type Amen to get blessing 555. There are angels assigned to protect those with eyes like yours. Because not everyone can handle your energy with pure intent. Some are drawn to your light, not for love, but for power. They think being close to you will elevate them, not realizing that proximity to divine energy only amplifies what already lives inside, both good and bad. That's why some people change drastically after meeting you. The light you carry forces their shadows to come to the surface. Archangel Michael says, this month, a truth connected to your energy and eyes will be revealed. Someone who once looked away from you out of guilt will return, unable to resist the magnetic pull of unfinished destiny. They've realized your eyes weren't ordinary. They were a sign. A divine portal reminding them that they once met heaven in human form, you. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Your journey hasn't been simple. You have cried alone while the world thought you were strong. You've forgiven people who didn't deserve your grace, simply because your soul couldn't bear the weight of hate. But that forgiveness didn't make you weak, it made your aura untouchable. Now, every person who meets you feels both comfort and conviction. They feel safe, but they also feel seen. Some will love you deeply for that. Others will avoid you because they can't stand the reflection of their own guilt in your eyes. Either way, you were never meant to fit in, you were meant to awaken. Your eyes are the light before transformation, and not everyone is ready to face themselves through you. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Someone has been trying to forget you, but every time they close their eyes, they see yours. They can't explain it to anyone. There's a force that keeps replaying the look you gave them, that one moment that felt like eternity. They remember the calm in your eyes, the silence that said more than words ever could. They didn't realize they were in the presence of something eternal. Now, no matter who they meet, no gaze feels as honest or as haunting as yours. You are etched in their spirit. And though they may never confess it, your eyes were the last truth they ever saw before they started lying to themselves. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They say the eyes are windows to the soul, but yours are portals to higher realms. People sense the divine the moment they meet your gaze. That's why animals trust you, children stare at you, and strangers feel peace around you. Your eyes speak the language of angels, calm, patient, infinite. Yet those who carry darkness can't stand it. To them, your eyes are blinding. They reveal too much, too soon. Archangel Michael says, "Do not dim your light to comfort those still lost in shadows." Your eyes were designed to awaken, not to entertain. They are weapons of truth and healing. Keep them pure. Keep them kind. For soon, the same eyes they once avoided will be the ones they seek for guidance. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Your energy has been noticed beyond this realm. The heavens are shifting things around you because you've stepped into your purpose without realizing it. That's why people have been acting strangely, why connections feel different, and why silence feels sacred. Your eyes are commanding energy now, attracting what's aligned and rejecting what's false. Those who lied about you can't meet your gaze anymore, because their spirit trembles before the truth you carry. They know they betrayed someone heaven chose. They know your silence is protection, not weakness. They know your eyes hold the memory of everything they tried to erase. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The next time someone avoids looking at you, don't take it personally. It's not rejection, it's recognition. Their soul knows it's standing in front of something holy. Your presence is not ordinary, it carries divine frequency. You were chosen to be a mirror that reveals and a light that heals. So, lift your head high. Let your eyes do what they were created to do, awaken, protect, and remind the world that truth still walks among them. Archangel Michael says, "They can't look at you because heaven looks through you. You are chosen. You are watched. You are rising." Type Amen to get blessing 1212. They've been circling around your life like silent watchers, unable to stay away but afraid to come close. Each time they think about stepping forward, a memory of your eyes flashes through their mind and stops them cold. It's as if your gaze left a permanent imprint on their conscience. You may not see it, but doors have been moving, hearts have been stirring, and conversations about you are happening in rooms you've never stepped into. The force of your presence is working quietly, dismantling lies and clearing your path without you needing to lift a hand. Those who once opposed you are now whispering your name with both fear and awe. This is why some people who once laughed at you now look down when you pass. They aren't angry, they're ashamed. They know they mishandled someone rare, someone anointed with sight beyond the human. Your eyes became their mirror, and now they can't escape what they saw reflected back. It's haunting them at night, during quiet moments, in the middle of laughter, like a ghost they can't exorcise. Even if they delete your photos, the memory of your gaze remains. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. There's one person in particular whose entire life shifted the day they met your eyes. They felt as if time stopped, as if the world turned transparent for a split second. In that instant, they knew their plans had been exposed. They've been trying to rebuild themselves ever since, to match the standard your eyes revealed. But each time they think they're ready, they avoid you again, because your energy doesn't tolerate half-truths anymore. Only the whole self can stand before you now. You were chosen to carry this light not just for you but for others who will cross your path. Some will heal simply by being seen by you, others will collapse under the weight of their own shadows. Both are part of your purpose. This is why you've been feeling the heaviness in your chest, the tingling in your hands, the sudden chills when certain names pop up. Those are confirmations from above that your eyes are doing their work even when you're silent. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Soon, a day will come when the one who avoided you most will have no choice but to meet your eyes again. Circumstances will pull them back into your orbit, and this time they won't be able to run. The truth they've hidden will spill out because your gaze is the key to unlocking their confession. You may hear words you never expected, truths you suspected but never confirmed. This encounter won't just be for closure, it will be a pivot for them, a moment where they either rise or break. And you, steady, calm, anchored, will be the mirror they cannot escape. Archangel Michael says, prepare yourself for this meeting. Not with fear, but with peace. Your role is not to punish, but to witness, not to control, but to hold the light steady. And when that moment comes, the eyes they once feared will be the eyes that free them. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Even now, your energy is drawing new allies into your life. People who can look into your eyes without flinching are beginning to appear. Those are your true tribe, the ones who recognize not just your power but your heart. They'll stand beside you when others scatter. This shift may feel lonely at first, but it's a sign of elevation. The circle is narrowing because the altitude is rising. Not everyone can breathe at the level you're moving toward. Your eyes have always seen further than the horizon. Now, your life is catching up to that vision. Doors are opening that were once sealed shut, and people are revealing themselves without you needing to ask. The same light that unsettles the wrong ones will magnetize the right ones, and that process has already begun. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. The whispers about you are changing tone. Where once they mocked, now they marvel. Where once they doubted, now they recount your strength as if it's a legend. Someone who once turned away from your eyes is now defending you in places you'll never hear. They've seen what happens when they stand against you, and they've felt the peace when they stand with you. Your eyes taught them both lessons. Archangel Michael says, "Do not shrink back into smallness." Your gaze was not given to hide, it was given to guide. Those who can't look at you now may one day thank you for the awakening your presence initiated. And you will keep walking forward, your eyes steady, your path clear, your light unshakable. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Even nature responds to you differently now. Birds pause when you pass. A stray animal you've never met looks at you and follows for a few steps. The world recognizes its own in you. Your eyes are not just a feature, they are a frequency. They transmit safety to the innocent and signal warning to the guilty. This is why you've always felt like you live between two worlds, you do. You are at once human and more than human. This is why Archangel Michael has been near, shaping your vision and shielding your heart. The protection you carry isn't imagined, it's active. Soon, you'll begin to notice how effortlessly truth reveals itself in your presence. No need to ask, no need to dig, your eyes will draw it out. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. When that happens, remember, not everyone who returns deserves access. Some must remain at a distance, healed but not re-entered. Your eyes can forgive, but your boundaries must protect. There will be moments where someone finally meets your gaze and breaks down in tears. Not because of you, but because they see themselves clearly for the first time. In that instant, you'll understand why you had to walk this path. The ones who can handle your gaze will stay. They'll rise with you, build with you, hold you without fear. These are the ones heaven has prepared for the next chapter of your life. And your eyes, those portals of light, will keep leading you exactly where you're meant to go. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. The days ahead will begin to feel like a slow tightening of a thread that has been dangling for years. Each passing hour will draw the one who once fled from your eyes closer and closer back into your orbit. They will not even understand why their feet keep taking them to places where they might see you again. Their dreams have already begun to betray them. In the night they see your face, your eyes, and the light that once stared back at them without blinking. They wake up shaken, whispering your name under their breath, as if confessing to the dark what they still can't admit aloud. Even the people around them have started to notice a change. They no longer laugh as loudly, no longer move with the same false confidence. They are quieter now, carrying a weight they can't put down, because the memory of your gaze has become their conscience. You have not reached out, and yet your silence speaks louder than any words could. It is your eyes they carry in their mind, like a compass pointing them toward a reckoning they cannot postpone. Soon, the reckoning will arrive. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. You have felt it too, the stirring in the air, the sense that something long delayed is finally approaching. Little signs appear around you. Names you haven't heard in years pop up on your screen, songs that remind you of moments you thought were gone forever. These are not coincidences, they are signals that a cycle is closing. There will be a day when you will walk into a space, a hallway, a cafe, a meeting, and find them standing there. Their eyes will flicker with every emotion they have suppressed: shame, longing, relief, fear. And in that instant, they will not be able to look away. The world will seem to go silent around you. It will be as if every sound fades, leaving only the thrum of your heart and the weight of their gaze. They will see you and know, the time for avoidance is over. Archangel Michael says, do not be afraid of this moment. It has been written long before either of you knew. It will not break you, it will free you. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. When they finally speak, it will come out as a rush, a trembling confession they've rehearsed in their mind 100 times. They will tell you things you always sensed but never heard, truths about what they felt, what they hid, what they feared. Their voice will crack under the pressure of honesty. You will stand there, not as the person who once hurt, but as the mirror they cannot escape. Your eyes will hold steady, calm, not condemning, not excusing. Simply showing them who they really are. This is what your eyes were made to do. And in that moment, something inside you will shift too. You will realize that all the tears, all the isolation, all the preparation was for this. A shopkeeper will pause and smile as though they know you. A child will reach out to hold your hand. Even the wind will seem to shift when you step outside. Your eyes will no longer be a burden you carry but a blessing you wield. They will guide you to opportunities, relationships, and paths that you couldn't have imagined before. Each glance will be a key unlocking something meant for you. The ones who once looked away will become your silent witnesses. They will watch you rise, unable to stop the growth they once feared. And in their watching, they too will begin to heal. This is the power you have been entrusted with, and you are finally ready to hold it. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. In the weeks that follow, everything around you will start to respond to the light behind your eyes. Doors that once refused to move will slide open as if the universe itself recognizes your gaze. Even time will seem to bend in your favor, stretching moments of grace exactly when you need them most. You will notice that the right people begin to appear without warning. Conversations align, invitations arrive, and paths cross in ways too precise to be coincidence. Each encounter will feel as though heaven has quietly rearranged the calendar to meet your rise. Those who once doubted your strength will watch from a distance, speechless. They will try to explain your success through luck, through timing, through anything but the truth they fear, that divine eyes see ahead of storms. They will not say it aloud, but they know the power that moves through you. And you will walk with quiet authority, aware that you no longer need to prove yourself. Your eyes will speak for you, carrying the vibration of promise fulfilled. Even silence will sound like victory when it comes from you. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. At night, when you look in the mirror, you will feel an energy humming beneath your skin. It is the residue of every tear you've turned into wisdom, every pain you've converted into peace. That glow is not illusion, it is transformation made visible. People will begin to come to you for answers. They will tell you that your eyes calm them, that your presence feels like truth. Without realizing it, you will become a refuge for wandering souls. Archangel Michael says, guard this energy with discipline. It is sacred currency, spend it on purpose, not on chaos. Speak life only where it can grow, and your light will double with every word. You are now the mirror through which others will rediscover their own reflection. That is the true reward for surviving the darkness, to guide without forcing, to heal without touching. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. One evening soon, you will cross paths with someone entirely new, and they will not flinch at your eyes. Instead, they will meet them fully, steady and kind, as if they have waited lifetimes for that exchange. In that instant, you will feel recognition ripple through you like music you forgot you loved. This person will not be frightened by your depth. They will match it. Together your eyes will become twin flames of understanding, equal mirrors reflecting grace instead of guilt. Your heart will remember how to trust again. You will laugh in ways you haven't in years, and every sound will carry healing through the air. The world will look softer because you will finally be seen as you see. And when you meet their gaze, you will know that everything before was preparation for this. Not punishment, preparation. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. From that union of vision will come new creation. Ideas will pour through you effortlessly, projects will bloom where confusion once lived. The clarity of your sight will shape realities faster than you can speak them. Those who look into your eyes will feel courage awaken inside them. They will start believing again, in goodness, in timing, in themselves. That is how your light multiplies, through reflection, not repetition. Archangel Michael says, the world needs your gaze more than ever. Keep it pure, keep it focused, keep it anchored in love. For through your eyes, heaven continues its work on earth. And when the final day of this cycle arrives, you will stand beneath a sunrise that seems to know your name. Every color in the sky will echo what your eyes have carried all along, the promise of new beginnings. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. You will feel no need to chase, to convince, to hurry. Peace will become your natural rhythm. The world will finally look back at you without fear, because it will have learned to mirror your calm. The same eyes that once exposed wounds will now reveal wonder. The same energy that once shook foundations will now build futures. Everything that once resisted you will begin to harmonize with your frequency. And you will realize, quietly, that the journey was never about being seen, it was about seeing rightly. Seeing yourself, others, and the divine thread weaving it all together. The lesson was always vision. From this point forward, whoever meets your gaze will receive a spark of remembrance. They will walk away changed, even if they never know why. Type Amen to get blessing 3030.